Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about the topic law of demand, demand schedule, demand curve, shift in demand and movements in demand. Before going to law of demand, we have to know what is demand. Demand means various quantities of goods which have to be purchased per time period at different prices in a given market. To constitute a demand, three conditions have to be fulfilled. First one is the person should have a desire to acquire the product. Second one is the person acquiring the product should have the ability to pay for it. Third one is the person should have the willingness to pay for the product. Next, we move to the law of demand. Law of demand states that there is a negative or an inverse relationship between price of the commodity and quantity demanded. That is, when your price starts increasing, your quantity starts decreasing, or when your price starts decreasing, your quantity starts increasing. Next, we'll move to the demand schedule. Demand schedule is actually the inverse relationship between the price of the commodity and the quantity demanded is being represented in the form of tabular form. That is, for example, here you are able to see the price of rice and quantity demanded. When the price was 25, your quantity was 5. When the price starts decreasing from 25 to 20, your quantity starts increases from 5 to 10. Similarly, your price starts decreasing from 20 to 15. Your quantity starts increases from 10 to 20. That is, the buyers buy more product when your price starts decreases. Next, we'll move to the demand curve. Demand curve is actually the graphical representation of the inverse relationship between price of the commodity and quantity demanded. This is a demand curve graph. Here you are able to see when the price was P2, your quantity was Q2, and when the price was P1, your quantity is being formed from Q1. Similarly, when a price starts increases from P1 to P0, your quantity was decreased from Q1 to Q0. Here a curve is being formed. This is your demand curve. Demand curve is actually of two types, that is linear demand curve and non-linear demand curve. Linear demand curve is actually a straight line sloping downward from left to right. That is, the quantity demanded is proportional to the price of the product. Similarly, when your quantity demanded is not proportional to the price of the product, the curve which has been formed is a non-linear demand curve. Next, we will move to the movements in demand. The price is a significant factor which determines the quantity. When the price changes, your quantity starts also changing. This causes the expansion and contraction to take place. When your quantity starts increasing, as a result of price decreases, the expansion takes place. That is, this is a figure which shows the expansion. Here when the price was P, your quantity was Q. When the price starts decreases from P to P1, your quantity starts increases from Q to Q1. Here expansion takes place. Similarly, the quantity starts decreases as a result of increase in price, the contraction takes place. That is, this is a figure which shows the contraction. Your price was P1 and that time your quantity was Q1. When your price starts increases from P1 to P2, your quantity starts decreases from Q1 to Q2. That is, here contraction happens. Next, we will move to the shift in demand. The demand changes as a result of factors other than price. The shift in demand happens. That is, we have rightward shift as well as the leftward shift. Rightward shift happens when the quantity increases as a result of other factors, price remains constant. Then rightward shift happens. When leftward shift happens when your quantity decreases due to other factors, the price remains constant, then leftward shift happens. Other factors means taste and preferences, consumer income and substitute goods, price of the substitute goods. These are the other factors. Here price always remains same. For example, this is a graph which shows the shift in demand. When your quantity increases from Q to Q1 due to other factors, the curve is also shifted to the rightward from D to D1. Similarly, the quantity decreases from Q to Q2. The curve is being moved leftward. The demand curve D2 is being formed. Okay, these are some of the terms which comes under the demand theory. That's all. Thank you.